We've got a Ryu, a Diddy Kong with Smock Venom. We've got Fouet Z, which is Z could do pretty much anything he wants and
Yeah,
make it work.
he's pretty much a big jack of all trades. He can do whatever
Yeah,
he wants.
he's probably going to stick with Mewtwo, though. Mewtwo's been his go-to today. And Fouet's been actually playing a lot of Falco. He played Falco against us. So there's a lot of different characters we can expect to see, which will be interesting, at least. It won't just be Cloud for dubs the whole time. So do you know a little bit about the history of the teams that are like here today? Like I don't know how often some teams team with each other.
Well,
I can help you out when it comes to the winner's side, which
Yeah.
is most of Montreal, but as far as Quebec, I don't know who teams with each other usually.
Well, I
so.
mean, Ginamudkipz and Emi are a pretty steady team. They always team together. Sharu, Tael, I think it's more of a new team. Don't think I've ever seen them team before.
Okay.
And we have Cal Sansuel are also a very steady team. They've been teaming since forever.
Yeah.
Then we have Fahrenheit Zeder, also the same thing. They were struggling for a bit because they at some point they were doing a Sheik and Wario, and they had pretty much no kill power except when Wario had a waft. So
Yeah.
I know they struggled a lot, but then Dieter switched for Bowser, and since then it's been going a lot better.
Yeah, I've noticed that Dieter's been switching characters. Like when I first met Dieter, he was a solid Ganondorf main and didn't touch anything else.
He just changed completely.
And he just completely changed to become
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Wario player. And then I saw him playing Bowser, and I remember looking over, and it was Jay and Black Twins versus Dieter Fairlines, and I saw a Cloud, two Sheiks, and a Bowser, and I'm like, the only person there who I know will not touch a top tier is Dieter. So I'm guessing he's Bowser.
That's a good point.
Yeah, besides that, Remex Twin, I know they're both from Trois-Rivières,
Yes.
so I'm guessing they've at least know each other better than teaming from different regions.
I don't remember if I've ever seen them team though. I don't.
I know
remember.
Wizzy and Ho, though.
Yeah, Wiz and Hoa are a pretty steady team also. But then again, I mean, like you said earlier, if you change characters, sometimes it can throw you off. And Ho just
Yeah.
plays whatever he wants. It's the same deal as with Z. He can just go
Yeah.
anyone.
It depends on the feeling, too. That's the worst, is when it's almost like an everyday character crisis where it's like, maybe I'm just not playing well with Captain Falcon
Yeah.
today, and tomorrow I'll be godlike.
Yeah.
Like, you never know. That's why this game's very inconsistent because of that, and because the meta's evolving so fast. You've got people like, if you're thinking of a top Captain Falcon player like Fatality, you compare that to any local Falcon. Like sometimes the local Falcon might do stuff that you're like, wow, you're pretty much as good.
Yeah.
But then you have to be that consistently, always at that level, and
That's what's so hard because, especially since Falcon is such an explosive character.
Yeah.
You can have those shining, bright moments, and then if you have also horrible garbage moments and you're not as good
You're gonna
as
see
the guy
both.
who's always above average or
Right.
excellent.
Yeah. Like the best way to get better is to lose but not make any real mistakes, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like if you can at least like build on what you have, it's like you can't build from a point where it's like I still think it's melee and I down B off stage with Falcon and kill myself. Like if you're doing that on the semi-regular, like you have to fix it.
Yeah,
So
of course.
anyway, there's no Falcon in this game. We've got looks like Lucina, Rob, Peach, and Diddy Kong. So I'm guessing Lucina and Diddy are Gina and
Yes, and
Emi.
Emi, and then Sharu is Rob, and Tael is Peach.
Okay. I will say Peach is one of my favorite characters at high level to watch. Like good Peach setups are really cool to watch, especially in doubles when you can be even more creative
Yeah.
with how you move and how you handle situations.
I feel like Peach is just such a kind of a fluid character. You can do so many things with Peach and always look so good. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It looks great.
So we've got a Town and City start, which I'm guessing it could have been either team, because I know that Diddy Kong likes killing off the top with up throw up air, but Rob loves killing off the top as well, so this is pretty beneficial for both teams.
Well,
so I'm not surprised that they start here.
The thing is, of course, Emi with Diddy can kill with up throw up air, but one setup that they go for really often is just up throw. Emi will up throw, and then Ginamudkipz will up air. And that's a lot. That's a lot stronger. So it's gonna kill much earlier. I believe. I know Sharu is going to try to beat Boop. Obviously, I don't think he needs the assist of Tael on the beat Boop. Should be all good to kill.
I know that Holy mentioned that one of the reasons that he stopped playing was because with Rob is very good in teams, but any DLC character will completely demolish him. He's very slow, and a lot of the DLC characters are very quick and can just handle him. So I'm not surprised to see Emi being the one to focus him and taking the quick Diddy Kong character in order to pressure Rob into the corner. So I'm not quite sure how Gina died over there.
Okay, I was wondering the same thing. I was hoping you were going to tell me what happened, but then you said you
So I was looking over at Emi with the down tilts, and I was just thinking of on applaudit, which is what I love to say whenever I see the down tilts, the claps. But wow, that was a fair into a stitch face pull for Tael, and he's just gonna want to hold that and ton of shield damage right now. But Gina's just gonna wait it out.
Trying to cover the ledge, unfortunately, was a little bit too high, so Ginamudkipz could hit him with the up air without getting hit himself.
I noticed that Emi hasn't been doing a lot of up throws, mostly throws towards her teammate or just straight down throws into attempted follows, but a lot of her grabs have been on players that are low percent, so I'm not entirely surprised, but I feel like up throw is way better, because if you whiff, or even if you follow up with an up air, it's a lot easier for your teammate to follow up on than down throw back airs, I feel. Oh, wow.
I like that. That's pretty much the
That was tricky.
Yeah, the side B1 into...
and then there into forward smash.
And there forward smash, side B1 into up air. That's the kind of thing he loves to do. He labbed it for a long time.
And a little bit of item play from Gina too. Really impressive stuff. Plus, what I like is that we saw both setups back to back, which means that I can see now that it's really a very clean DI mix-up too. Because if he goes for the up air and you DI up expecting the forward smash, you die, and vice versa. Surviving at 114, Gina's just trying to pressure Sharu off stage. Gonna go for the back air. Sharu though, good spacing.
That gyro though is doing a lot of work.
Yeah,
Sharu just cleaning house.
Yeah, and because the gyro knocks back towards the side that you're facing, you can throw it up or down and still keep both players, Gina and Emi, off stage. While Tael just kind of waited back and covered whatever option they did to get through. That is so much gyro play right now. Up throw, that's going to kill. And Tael with a very well-timed forward air in order to hit both. Because that's the difficulty, is that Emi didn't quite know what throw to do. If she had done down throw, I believe Diddy Kong's invincible for the beginning, but because Tael was waiting for it, there's not a whole lot she could have done to mix up. Gina's not giving up. Only at 40%. Both other players over 100.
That's the thing. Yes, it's a 2v1, but yeah, it doesn't take much. Now it's very much in Gina's favor, but let's see. Oh my goodness, a shield.
Down throw up air.
Don't DI like a scrub, please.
Not bad. Ooh. Thing is,
good pressure by Sharu.
But if Sharu abuses Nair too much, Gina could get an easy counter. Oh, wow.
What? He actually hit him with his own up air.
That is the timing
that
for
was
the air dodge.
Yeah, perfect timing on the air dodge.
But yeah, that's one thing I feel is a lot of the Fire Emblem characters in this game are just so strong that you don't see counter very often. And I feel like throwing it out at like clutch moments like that is extremely useful, because a lot of people are like, okay, I just have to be aggressive and not let him move, and then you approach with Rob's Nair, you counter it and you just die. Like, that's it, the end of the game. So, but Gina played that very smart, got a very clutch, well-timed air dodge, and closing game number 1.
Yeah, you were talking about counter, and I feel like Rob is going to land so often with Nair on your shield, and then you can't really punish it. But if you just counter, you're just going to hit him. So
Yeah. If he, because that's one thing that in singles you can do a lot of tomahawks where you do empty hop grab with Rob, but in doubles it's way safer to land with Nair,
Yeah.
so you can abuse the fact that Rob's like to Nair and counter it very easily. We'll see if Gina picks up on that. Alright, so going over to Final Destination. Gina, once again, going to be the aggressor instead of Emi this time.
honestly, I feel like the better aggressor is would actually be Emi, because Gina's punishes or follow-ups are I feel like they're much deadlier than what Diddy can do.
Yeah.
Because if he just gets one stray hit, then Lucina's stray hits are much better than Diddy's stray hits. You know, up air is going to kill, back air is going to kill. And if he gets a forward smash, then he's pretty much dead. So.
Yeah, but Diddy Kong's also really good at knocking people back and forth, ping-ponging, which means that if Gina's the aggressor and sets up something and Emi just knocks them back, Gina can get an easy follow-up and kill.
That's also true.
So
You have to consider all the...
it's also character familiarity too. If Emi hasn't played against a lot of Robs, maybe Gina should be the one to approach. It's not always matchups.
Emi and Sharu have played many times in brackets, so I don't think it's a matchup experience factor. Oh my goodness. That up smash, I thought that was...
Jab one into up air.
I like
Sharu
that.
getting ping hard.
Oh, there you
wow,
go, the
yeah.
ping pong you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ginamudkipz bad DI though, I think, on the fair. Didn't even see any sparks there. Oh, this is the follow-up. Not sure, did she do a down throw or instead of up throw? Because I think it was an easy follow-up for Gina, but because she used down throw, Sharu got sent way behind.
I will disagree with how close Emi's staying. If she's going to cover the roll, she should be past roll range a little bit so that she can dash in and grab or do a forward smash, something that makes her move, rather than staying so close. Because what ends up happening is when she tries to pressure with a fair, she ends up hitting her teammate.
Yeah.
That being said, blue team still got 5 stocks. Up throw?
Oh, the footstool. Sadly, Emi was taking care of Tael, so she didn't get to do anything.
But at the same time, because the footstool can't be teched, it meant that Sharu couldn't do anything to help either, so I kept him busy.
Okay, I like that. She just waited. She didn't know what Sharu was going to do there. Oh my goodness, she's going off stage. Watch out.
Doesn't go for the tech and ends up paying with their life, and blue team losing both stocks. Now we're 3 stocks to 3, but red team hurting 100% each. And the share stock coming out. Gina grabbing her teammate by accident. A lot of pressure going on. That up B almost killing Rob at 152, trying desperately to play but Gina trying to go deep after him. So
now Sharu still alive at 163, surviving all of those hits. Oh, but the down. Oh no, Tael's down smash gonna kill his own teammate.
Tael has a mountain to climb, but Peach is a decent character to do it with a lot of mobility, and because of that float, it can be very hard for Diddy Kong to get grabs on her.
We're gonna see. Okay, an up B. That's not an option I was expecting. Not sure that was the best one. Okay. Oh,
Unfortunately, one of the
the
questionable motive.
The thrusts.
There you go. There's a ton of lag after that side B grab, and if you do double Diddy Kong, it's actually possible to infinite someone by just side B'ing, jumping, side B jump, side B jump, side B jump, because there's so much lag when you get bounced off of. So congratulations to Gina and Emi taking it 2-0 over Tael and Sharu.